Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. It's been a little while. I took a bit of a hiatus there. There was some stuff I was handling. But I'm back now, and the goal of this episode is just to finish out the Durlag's Tower quest, which means this final level, and of course the Demon Knight. I don't really count him as his own level of the dungeon, but this level, and then Olgoth's Beard, like going back there and killing the demon. Which, I don't know how that's gonna go, but I don't think it's gonna be a good time. Alright, so first things first, we have to go through the Nightmare Acid Annoying Swamp. Let's just do this real quick. Alright, so these two are just gonna have to basically run through the whole place alone. I could send other people, but everything down here, I mean the crypt crawlers, I believe they're called, are super fast. And the greater ghouls, I mean they're ghoul and ghast avatars, so they're pretty slow, but I guess I could bring people in, have them in the background to fire, but we don't really need to either. These things aren't a massive threat. Ooh, there's a bunch of them though. Sure, let's shoot them. Yeah, I looted both of these. Okay.
If you insist. Your life ends here. For now.
Now, those are only worth 420. I can never remember. But I think regular carrion crawlers are worth 240 or 270 or something like that. For a while, I thought they were worth the same amount, and I thought that was nonsense. But maybe I just always overestimated carrion crawlers. Well, invisible walls are always annoying to see, so let's just get the whole party in here. I've never been clear on what determines the ability to see an invisible wall in this game.
Very well.
Damn.
The only semi-nice thing about these enemies is that if you're immune to their hold effects, they basically do so little damage as to be almost unnoticeable. Like, they'll hit you as hard as they can, and it's close to nothing. Now, over time, it'd wear you down, but if you can get through their hold, there's pretty much no threat there.
Death to you all! You insist. If you insist.
With caution.
This door always seemed out of place. It used to be, in the original game, locked and trapped. But I never understood why it existed in the first place. It never connected with anything, there was no explanation for it, and nothing of import behind or having anything to do with it. It was always kind of weird, you know, unimportant, but just odd. I believe this is, yeah, you can stand in this safely till you open the door.
Agreed.
If you insist. Very well.
Agreed. Right, what's this then?
Oh, there's still one of them. Now, if I'm right about the way that the acid works, it only hurts one thing at a time, so if you send two people in, only one of them will take damage every second. And it's not even like it's a lot of damage. Frankly, if it just didn't stop you as though you were getting hit, I wouldn't mind it much at all. But it is quite annoying.
If you insist.
Okay.
If you insist. Very well. Very well.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Why am I using that sword? He's an Inquisitor. He's immune to this anyway. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Very well. If you insist.
It's just a regular dagger down there for some reason.
Get over here. Get over here.
No sooner said than done. All right. Very well.
We're almost done with the big swamp. It's honestly the biggest slog of almost all of Durlag's Tower. I hate the hedge maze more. Like, Durlag's Tower, it's definitely... I don't know, as far as dungeons go, it has its own creative designs. I don't think that it is as bland and boring as Firewine or Oldcaster. At least the way Oldcaster used to be. Oh boy. This is bad. Everyone shoot that. Get over there.
All right.
Okay, it's dead. Form up.
Very well.
Alright, so the whole party moves through this at the same time. That way it only hurts one person at a time. It just gets him a lot.
I'm on it.
That's 180 more hits from that sword. Alright, we'll deal with the big bad ghast down here.
If you insist.
Well, that was weird. The zoom just adjusted itself. He was resisting damage. Which I don't think was a thing he always did.
Very well.
But we got the compass wardstone, which is all I came down here for. I mean, it's an area to be cleared, but
All right.
that's really the heart of this place. So let's go. Oh boy.
All right.
Alright, give the ring back. He should just keep it till we're out of this place.
Let's give Give them a right thrashing.
Because there are some spiders we're going to have to kill down here too, and I think some of them have some webs.
If you insist.
Actually, don't use that one. I was not trying to do that.
If you insist.
Alright, let's hope we never have to interact with that area again.
Of course.
I also always wondered if True Sight revealed those hidden doors. It should reveal traps and stuff too, because the way the True Sight operates in regular D&D rules,
I can
everything
carry no
is revealed.
more.
Did I just identify those? Did. Just get all this ammo out of here. I'm gonna have to actually use and identify on this one. We'll identify that later. You don't have a necklace. More fireballs is more fireballs. I can't identify any of that. Maybe these. Nice. There's always a lot of stuff that I pick up in that swamp. I just try to mass it all together so that I only have to do this once for all of it. Because it's got more containers than almost any other single location in the entirety of Baldur's Gate. Like, there's a ton of stuff to search down there, and a lot of it is miscellaneous loot. I think we're good now. Alright, there should be 3, I believe, wall-crushing traps, and 1 lightning bolt, if I am correct. And 2 of the wall-crushing traps, frankly, have no reason to exist. That one, and the one on the other side, not the one I'm about to disable now, don't lead to anywhere important, to anything at all. I only disable them because they're traps. And I think there's a lightning bolt below us a little bit.
All right, all right.
It could have been that one that I was thinking of that I just
A waste
disabled.
of my talents.
But I'm pretty sure there's one more. Yep. Okay. We're good.
All right, all right. All right, all right. Very well. A waste of my talents. Very well.
Not even a magical short sword down here? Come on. I know you don't want to overburden us with magical weapons, but it is kind of like the last level of the biggest dungeon of the game. Think you'd throw us a bone?
Very well.
Okay, I believe it's answers 1, 3, and 3. No. 3. It might be 3, 3, and 1.
Very well.
It's something like that.
Of course.
There's a web trap around here that I almost always miss, but I think I know where it's at.
If you insist.
And then just a lot of spiders. And this one we will need this thing for, because Inquisitor doesn't protect him from
No sooner said than done.
being webbed.
If
Alright,
you
roll out.
insist.
Whoop, there's the astral phase spider. Let's just kill that thing now.
Agreed. Yes.
Whoa. Bro, can you not?
For now.
Another phase spider.
Let's give them a right thrashing. Right, what's this then?
Well, I think they saved us the trouble of chasing any of them.
Very well.
I believe the entire horde just came storming down here. That astral phase spider is pretty dangerous, but it's worth like 4 grand, so worthy kill. It's basically just a phase spider mixed with a sword spider, I think.
Of course.
There's like an ultra boss variant of it in Throne of Baal. It's significantly stronger
No sooner said than done.
because it's, you know, Throne of Baal. That spider is something else. Okay, the Mother of Suns is Islaine. Second name of Durlag, Troll Killer. Baller, Thunderaxe. Thunderaxe. He's got like 6 or so questions that he can cycle through. But I've, at this point, learned the learned the answers to all of them. Yeah, so it's 331. And also, I've never been so clear on whether the riddles are dependent on the order that you go in, or if it's always the same order no matter which things you interact with. Like,
If you insist.
there's this here, there's the throne over here, and then there's the funeral bed, like, over here. And I always use the same order for them. I don't know if the questions actually change dependent on the order that you do them in, though. Well, the last enemies of this area should just be a couple helmed horrors in this room. Don't think we need that anymore.
All right. No sooner said than done.
And there's the Bone Wardstone that can disable the big rune trap machine. Not that you need to, because you can literally just walk around it. But if you ever felt the need to. I always do it just because why not? When I go through a place, I like making sure everything's done and everything's disabled.
If you insist.
That way, any threat that may exist is entirely neutralized. People stop doing that.
No sooner said than done.
Okay, now this hallway, I can never remember if it's got traps or not. Because it's not that relevant to a lot of stuff. It's just kind of a connector. And it's got the machine operations here. Doesn't look like there's any traps, though.
All right. A waste of my talents.
is all some nice stuff right here. The leather would be... I guess it'd be really useful for anyone who's not a thief. It's no better than the shadow armor, and it doesn't have any real special abilities to it. That there, that's a +2 mace, a +2 tower shield, and a +3 sling, I believe, so...
All right, all right.
Just some very solid equipment.
All right,
And this should be answer number 1. Okay, so we are going to rest. Because I prefer life over death.
All right, all right. All right, all right. Very well.
So the Demon Knight. The Demon Knight is not a thing that is meant to be fought the way other enemies are meant to be fought. You're supposed to use the game's mechanics to kill it in, like, the special way with the mirror. Now, the issue I take with that is that you don't get, like, 15 grand if you use that method. So because of this, I hold myself to no special standards while fighting it. It's a high enough level it can basically one-tap people with a fireball, and so...
Of course.
I still don't understand how her and Dalton made it all the way down here. It's always the issue that I have with this place. Like, canonically, that means... It's a shield cloak, right? Anyone actually have an open cloak slot? No, I don't really like that thing anyway. Is this better than what you've got? It actually is. 1d6 plus 3. 2d4 plus 1. Wow. Yeah, that's solid. Maces are good, well-rounded weapons. The problem is there's just not enough exceptional ones in the game.
All right, all right.
Right, well, like I was saying, my problem with these adventurers being down here is how is the entire place still trapped up and stuff? It's either resets itself behind you, which means all of this was kind of for naught, but we know it doesn't do that, because the Demon Knight says that you came in, cleared the place of Guardians, and disabled all the traps for him, which means those things were still in place. So how did Claire and Dalton make it past the 4 Elemental Guardians? Or the chess game, because you had to kill the king to get out of there. Or the warders, because they were still in effect. I don't know, it's always very weird. They probably just didn't think that far ahead, honestly. Okay, well, here's the plan. The thing does not fight fair, like, at all. And so, frankly, neither will I.
Very well.
Just a quarterstaff? I don't remember that being there. Alright, let's go.
You insist. Your life ends here.
I forgot how fast he is. My goodness, he's quick. And see, he's not going to try to use any magic, because he doesn't need to. Ooh, whoa. Uh-oh, wrong guy. Get out of there. Okay, keep fighting. I think he's regenerating. Okay. We're gonna have to use a different plan. I didn't think that would work, but I figured we should at least try. Here's what we'll do instead. Who's got those rings of fires? Do you have one? Okay, you do have one. Good. Before I actually make my attempt, I'm going to need to test something here. %110% fire resistance. Good. So, we could do that. Fire is his big attack as far as magic goes. So we got that one. We got those. I can throw down some invulnerability. He might try to hold us or something, but we'll see. And, Stone Giant's 20. That's a decent bump. I have a lot of really good ones, though, so I don't really need to worry about that. Not Stone Form. Do we have any Stone Giant Strength? No, where's the Frost? I think I have a bunch of extra Frost Giant Strength. Yeah, I got a pile of these. Take those. Most of the party is going to be helpless against this thing. Because they just... I mean, the Druid could definitely be helpful, I think, because he is a fighter Druid. But he's also so fragile that if... And he doesn't have a fire resistance ring or anything. He does have the... No, he's got that helm, that's right. You've got the Helm of Defense. That's where the extra fire resistance came from. Yeah. Alright, all of these should last for a long time, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to have to beef them up a lot. Also, now that I think about it... got some extra ones of these as well. Take those. Yeah, these ones are for 1 hour, so... 1 hour is a really long time, so it won't matter that much. No, wait. Dang it. I drank the wrong one. Well, how long is this? 3 turns? Okay, that is quite a while, actually. It's not on nearly as big a time crunch as I thought it would be. I think Draw Upon Holy Might stacks with most other bonuses. Alright, let's give this a go.
You insist.
Thing still gets a +7 to hit.
I could use a little patching
He's
up.
got a -6 armor class.
Right, what's this then?
Remove. Oh, that's bad. Dang it. All of those things are just gone like that.
I'm on it.
And he's blinded.
I could use a little.
That's exactly what I was trying to avoid happening. Okay, you know what? Fine.
Right, what's this then?
Get in there. Is that a fear? That's a fear. That doesn't track a person. That's so annoying. I think this thing has an insane magic resistance. Ooh.
No
Yeah, get out of there.
sooner said than done.
Stunned the mage. Yeah, let's try to smite evil on him. Uh-oh. Okay, you still have a decent number of hit points. Get in there and take him. Come on. Oh, goodness. Cleric's dead. We're gonna have to pick up his stuff, but we won.
It will be done.
I could use a little patching up.
Can you carry all of this? Not all of it.
No sooner said than done.
Right, what's this then?
Okay. Well, now I just have to sit around until the rest of this wears off. Those were pretty high-level spells he was throwing around, and he was a high-level caster, so it's probably going to take a little while.
I can carry no more at any cost.
I already used my identify.
No sooner said than done.
I'm on it.
Yet the magic resistance in Baldur's Gate 1 is honestly just nonsense. Unless you're going to take everything else away from an enemy, giving them that much magic resistance is just cheap, because it makes a mage absolutely worthless. Clerics and druids can at least kind of... Well, druids not really. Druids are kind of useless too. It's why you need a fighter druid. And clerics are... They can still buff and heal, I guess. It was those iron skins, though. Those things saved us.
All right, all right.
I gotta get out.
Alright, well, we got the cleric's body. Let's get out of here.
If you insist.
I think that means the cleric missed out on a bunch of XP. Yeah, everyone else is several thousand ahead of him now. That's a shame. At the end of the day, though, I think he only missed like 3,000 experience, or maybe even less than that, since it was split only 5 ways now, but...
If you insist.
And so it's not a huge
All
loss
right, all right.
in the grand scheme of things for one guy to miss out on the XP. But I do hate that that's how it operates. I'd prefer that if they were in your party, even dead, that it would kind of level up something. I understand that'd be pretty easy to abuse, but in a situation like this, it just feels annoying. Okay, well, we're battered and beaten, so we need to go somewhere and recuperate.
You have been defending my enemy.
Of course we were.
You must defend yourself.
Nah. Normally... Oh, come on.
Very well.
Normally I would have no problem with it. But I just didn't feel like having to heal everyone up and stuff, and they were gonna start shooting and people would start dying and it'd just be a whole hassle. So we'll just try again.
Very well. All right, all right. All right, all right.
The beast's head? What is he talking about? Oh, maybe he's talking about the wyverns? Here's the rest of your everything.
shall be as you wish.
If you insist.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go grab some rest, identify a bunch of things, and then off to Olgoth's beard. The demon cult
If you
is
insist.
supposed to be more dangerous. I don't know how exactly. I don't know what changes were made, much like to everything else throughout the game. I don't know the exact changes or anything like that. They were usually... It's kind of weird. They themselves weren't super strong, but they could still kill you really fast if you weren't careful. Just take everything identified till we get it all. So that shouldn't be better than what he has. No, it's actually a little worse. I don't know why I care which order I do these in. But I'm weird like that. So as far as the demon goes, it should be him and a pile of cult guards. And the guards all have to die before it can permadie. We'll have to get some stuff to protect ourselves against it. But I'm hoping that just like a mass of fireballs raining down on it just obliterates it. Because we have so many necklaces of missiles. And, it's a decent boost, 11 to 14. I think it should probably go to the mage, though. The necklaces of missiles. I could even hand out some potions of explosion to people that don't have any, which are mainly just these two, I think. He has a wand, and then, yeah, all three of them have necklaces, so... I plan on just completely obliterating it with that. Or at least all of its friends. The real threat with it is we can't do what we do with a lot of these other things. And if it kills someone, just go back and res them.
If you insist.
I mean, we can if it just straight up kills them, but the chances are if someone dies, it's going to be from its death gaze, which is a permanent death.
All right.
Potion of Mirrored Eyes protects against that, but still. Alright, let's travel up there, get attacked.
Very well.
Okay. There's the thieves. Break off, kill them.
No sooner said than done.
Get over here. Agreed.
Whoa, that dude's invisible now. That's not good. That shouldn't be happening. Not invisible, he's a mage. Great. Undo that, please. Ow! This guy's with a nasty friggin' wand.
Think carefully.
Can we move, please? Okay, this isn't going great. I gotta be honest here.
Agreed.
Oh boy, he's gonna die.
Death to you all. A waste
Break
of
off,
my
yeah. Try to kill him.
As me.
Okay, good. We got one of the assassins. You two kill that guard. Mage can try to keep this guy occupied at least.
No sooner said than done.
Can you blind him? Awesome. That'll just keep him there for a while. Oh, yeah, kill him.
Get over here.
A waste of my talents. It will be done.
Who's poisoned? Did you get poisoned? Dang it. Break off and take care of this. And his true sight's gone. Don't know when or how that happened. Let's just everyone kill that.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Whoa.
Feel my power.
How can you see again? Blindness lasts for like 3 hours, doesn't it? 2 hours. What in the world? Okay, he's stunned. We're all good.
Right, what's this?
Get over there and stab him.
here.
Still only worth 500 XP, despite how much more trouble they are now. Not getting nearly as many free potions of heroism, because they drank them.
If you insist.
The real weird thing is that that dude was actually using his wand. I mean, that's expected at this point, but it always is odd to see happen.
You have but to ask.
If you insist.
And they beat him up, didn't they? The thief really does get the short end of the stick in, like, every encounter we have.
All right. If you insist. 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 If you insist.
Alright, we're up against the cult guards now. I didn't give him any summoning.
Well,
Right, what's this then?
You have but to ask.
a waste of my talent.
Carefully, goblin.
Okay, so let's just see.
Not heard and will not see.
Okay, they do have some archers.
Not a problem.
Move on the archers. You two go after them.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna rest after I'm done with this group. Okay, and there's all the guards. Let's try to mess around with them a bit. Ah! I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. The guards are much easier to handle when they don't have mages running around.
All right.
And when we kill the archers literally right away. That guy used, I think, that wand twice, too. And that's a painful wand to get hit by. Okay, let's go get some rest. Because we're gonna need it. I think I'm gonna have to rest once just to deal with the cold inside. And then I'm gonna have to go rest again
If you insist.
before the demon fight. The demon, it's always... Just because everything near the end game of Baldur's Gate 1 was always so, I don't know, it's like 100% win or 100% lose is how it feels.
All right.
Because all of the effects that everything has are things you can't normally overcome unless you kind of cheese the game a bit. And it's always kind of an annoying process at that point. And so I don't ever particularly enjoy the fights with the Demon Knight, or the Aec'Letec, or the Greater Wolfware,
If you insist.
or any of those big fights, because they just never felt very balanced at all.
If you insist.
Alright, well, let's get in here.
If you insist.
I think they have 2 wizards, if the Enforcer now has magic too. Yes, okay. So let's just try to deal with that immediately. And I believe they've probably got a thief, one of those assassins in the back here somewhere. Now, horror worked good last time, so let's try that again. Alright, there's the assassin. Get the assassin. You two kill that wizard.
Let's give them a right. For now.
Ah, there's the second assassin. There usually isn't. Okay, everyone kill that thing first.
Right fresh.
A waste of my talent.
You just fall back for the time being. Slow him again. True sight it, please. Thank you. Those are big healing potions, aren't they? Like the really good ones.
Your life. A waste of my talent. A waste of my talent.
There we go. That should be the last, well, it's normally the last of the cult guards.
Very well.
Like I keep saying, things have changed apparently, so. What is that? Oh, an excellent quarterstaff? And those enforcers are annoying too. Pretty solid fighter mage, if I'm being honest. He throws out like a disruptive spell, gets his protections up, and then just charges in and attacks. He does the thing that you would expect someone that looks like him to do.
All right, all right.
Okay, let's rest again.
All
Go
right,
back
all right.
in.
Very well.
So, Aec'Letec has like an attack that he'll do that will freeze, hold, or stun, one of the two, and death gaze you. I think he can do all 3 at once. He also has a bunch of vampiric touches, which I can't do anything to really prevent except for magic blocking and magic resistance and stuff. And then his normal attacks, which he sometimes uses and sometimes doesn't. Now, if his backup hasn't changed, he's just got the guards, who might attack us, but I'm not all that worried about them attacking us. Then he has the witch, and we'll have to kill her right away, because she could be a problem. But pretty much, here's what I'm thinking we need to do. Actually, no, you keep that so that they can't hold you no matter what. Take 4 of these. These should all last for 2 hours, which is a long time. It'll keep us from being hasted, unfortunately, but it will protect us. Mirrored eyes. We only have 5. That's not great news. Actually, there might be one for sale here in town. Let me check, because we won't need these for anything after this.
Very well. All right.
But they're the only protection I'm aware of that works 100% of the time. I don't know if protection from petrification does.
Very well.
And the silence thing, I don't think there's anything I can really do to prevent it, except for vocalize. Yeah, I got one. Which I think I do have. Yeah, but... cancels the effects of silence. Well, we can rest again and take it, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really need that. And that would help me to get out of those situations. You have to cast it
You insist.
pretty much preemptively, because once you're silenced, I don't think you can cast it. But maybe you can. I don't know.
If you insist.
Yeah, so if he stuns us, I'm going to have to shift up my approach. But I don't think he will. And he might have a weird magical holding, so we're just going to use that. Okay, so first, let's get these protections up. Now, I don't have a billion fire resistances. I will take these. Just for a little extra added oomph. Potions of explosions. Give me a couple of those. Alright, how long does resist fear last? 1 hour? 1 turn. I have never cast that spell even once.
Very well.
Okay,
Very well.
let's give it a go. So we don't wait for anything. We just start hurling fireballs to try and kill all of them as fast as possible. I would like to keep our people out of the blast radius, but let's be real. What are the odds that'll happen? Okay, some of them are hurt real bad, some of them not so much. She's an issue, but we'll deal with her in a second.
With caution.
Break off. You actually get... No, you're not hasted anymore, are you?
A waste of my talents.
Aec'Letec looks different. Okay, that was silence. It caught the druid. It did not catch anyone else. Can we hold that thing? Give it a shot. Yes! We held it! Okay. I'm not gonna be able, I don't think,
Right, what's this then?
to get through... I can't cast a spell on her. can do this.
Get over here.
Yeah, can you not do that? Ah, she's still immune to that somehow. Okay, that was a Malison spell, but doesn't matter. I think we're all just straight up immune.
At any cost.
Okay, take that thing down. There we go. Okay, fling that out. Use this. Attack. Attack. Berserk. Attack. Arrows.
A waste of my talents.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Whoa, it teleports. Doesn't matter.
At any cost.
And that is how you kill a demon. That went off without a hitch. Holy cow. It's like everything just fell into place. I think those guards were getting ready to attack. I had trouble telling. They were all drinking potions, but they also weren't alive very long. Okay.
Well. Very well. All right. Very well.
And you don't get some kind of massive experience bonus for doing that from him either, which is trash. What was I thought I was about to do something.
All right. If you insist.
Oh, can't remember. If it's important, it'll come up again. Alright, well, Big Bad Tanari's dead. Which is good, so that's... I mean, the last fight's going to be nightmarishly difficult, I think, but that's a pretty big hassle taken care of. I think he might be the only person to level up again. Maybe him, over the course of this, but possibly none of them. 40 grand is a long ways off, and he is over 40 grand as well, because he has two classes he needs to split between. When he does level up, it'll be as both of them, though. Alright, well then, I think we got 2 episodes left before I'm done with Baldur's Gate 1. That's all of the side quests finished, though, so we'll, next episode, be heading back into Baldur's Gate to kill all of Saravok's lackeys, and then be ready to chase him down and finish him in the last one. But that's all for this one, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.